Alright, let's weight this thing up. Man, it's fast. Hello, Supercars in Seconds here. Today, one of my favorite SUVs ever made. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan SUV. Named for the largest diamond that was ever discovered. Over 3,200 carats in one big stone. This is the Black Badge edition. Let's go through the differences from the standard Cullinan up to the Black Badge. The scale is enormous, difficult to describe. 210 inches long, so it's a big, big vehicle. 85 inches wide and 72 inches tall. So it's a bigger vehicle than you might think it is looking at it. So picture the Black Badge as a sport package almost, if you like. It's an appearance package, but also some hardware too. You're going to have a lighter weight wheel. You're going to have a more aggressive brake caliper, a very heavily adjusted brake feel. But all of the normal chrome areas are now in this very difficult to create black finish. Of course, it's Rolls-Royce. They wanted it to look like that. I mean, it's completely perfect. They didn't want just another normal finish that might chip and so on. They wanted it to be completely perfect. Like, I love the white actually, because it really shows, again, all of that would normally be chrome, as with these huge window surrounds and so on, is now all in this beautiful black finish. Interior, fabulous. I'm gonna put my hand on the inside. That will pop up the little door there. And there it is, gosh. The black with the mandarin orange is really fun. The Cullinan door plates, you'll notice they're in carbon fiber, and that's everywhere inside the vehicle too. It's Rolls-Royce though, so they didn't go any normal sort of carbon fiber. This actually has an interlock weave that has 6 layers of clear coat on it, so it makes it very, very difficult to scratch. In the door itself, all these beautiful buttons and so on, controls, massage control. This illuminates in the evening, just a nice glow to it. It says bespoke audio here on the speaker system. That's a 16 speaker, 10 channel system, as you might expect from a Rolls-Royce. Opening up the rear door, just beautiful also. And of course, they've kept that lovely coach door, which is so elegant to get in and out of the car that way. It's just fabulous. As with other Rollses, you do have the door closer. You'll see the little buttons on the back here. And from the front, I can close this passenger door with this button under here. Of course, it's a Rolls-Royce. You do have electric seat folding, of course, for either side, and a USB-C built right into the door, so every occupant can have their own little charging port, and really makes for a lovely experience. That Infinity logo there, the Black Badge symbol, is featured everywhere, but I love this mandarin orange against the black. Really makes for a lovely interior. Nice touches, like they put the grab handles in the black, in the orange, just to make it stand out. So behind the badge, we have this beautiful 6.75 litre, I should say here somewhere, there we are, 6.75 litre V12, twin turbocharged, of course, and I'll go through all the statistics on the car now as we start to drive her along. Powertrain drives all 4 wheels, permanent all-wheel drive, that can be adjusted. And of course, in the center console, you have some modes, and the off-road mode will actually raise the vehicle and soften the roll bar activity. So very, very impressive off-road from what I understand. So driver's eye view, simply incredible. The carbon fiber work is everywhere. Of course, the chrome and everything is just beautiful. To close the door, as I mentioned, I've got a little closer up here. I've actually got both front doors. So I'll push this one in and hold it, and that will close our door up for us. Just below that, I have our engine start-stop, and my foot's on the brake, so I'll push that. And she comes to life. Just beautiful. Very, very impressive. You got the screen on. You notice the sound, that beeper there? That's actually someone playing a harp to remind you to please put on your seatbelt. So on the side of the steering column, I have a little button that says low. So I've just pushed low, so that Now I've got a little display saying low. What that does, it actually opens up baffles inside the exhaust in a Rolls-Royce. It's impressive. So they've managed to find about another 40 horsepower, right at 600 horsepower now. But also up on the torque, 664 pounds of torque, 900 Newton meters, just makes this thing hysterical to drive. Because of the size of the vehicle and its weight, almost 6,100 pounds, you're just not expecting it to perform the way that it does. Just over 4 seconds to 60 miles an hour for this enormous vehicle. It is hysterical to drive. So now inside the rear of Cullinan, I can't reach the door handle, it's too far out, so I go up here and I've got my door button there, so I'll push and hold that and it'll close us in, which is so cool. Beautiful magazine rack down there again, all leather, everything's beautiful there. I do have seat heating in the rear here, 12 volt power down the bottom there, and a little button on the side of the seat here. I'll push that down and that will open our beautiful picnic table, which is the same carbon fiber work again with the 6 layers of clear coat on top. Always fun with the Rolls-Royce to look at the window sticker. So her base price was $388,000. You'll see it's a 2021. And I'll let you focus on that. I'll just pause here for a moment so you can take a look at that and zoom in later on. But $442,000 as she specified. All right, so let's put our seatbelt on here and we'll head down into old, I'll put it into low again. We'll head down into old Batman's corner and see how she does. Boy, amazing with that all-wheel steering, how it goes around in no space at all. All right, here we go. Ooh. Good Lord. Unbelievable. Really, very, very impressive. And very flat. Gosh, no, I was waiting for sort of that little lean. Very, very flat. All right, let's weight this thing up. Man, it's fast. Boy, it would shock you how fast this vehicle is. Well, let's try these great big brakes. Let's hold on. Boy, scrub speed very, very well. The nose does pitch, but just goes down a little bit and then sort of settles there and throws you through the windshield. Pulling off from stationary. The nose lifts just a little bit. In low, I can actually hear the exhaust. I don't know if you can hear it on camera. In this low mode, just a button on the side of that column again. It's surprising how responsive the car is. I'll just touch the gas. Straight away, it's there. It's fast. It's really fast. I love it. So the famous big air struts that these vehicles have are absolutely enormous. I'm actually going to turn the low off. Oh, gone. Yeah, very interesting. So it's kind of like a sport button almost in your Rolls-Royce. Very impressive. All right, so we're in low again from a dead stop. This is something that doesn't get said in a Rolls-Royce very often, but I'm just going to boot it. Oh, man. Boy, it comes off. That all-wheel drive's amazing. Holy, good Lord. Yeah, that's faster than you think. I would guess around about 9 seconds to 100 miles an hour. Very impressive for a vehicle. It's over 6,000 pounds. This is another one of those powertrains I'd like to put in a Miata or something. It'd just be fantastic. So coming down at ultra high speed, scrub some of the speed off with this right-hander. I'm almost going to prep myself for it. Oh, it's better than I thought. I bet you that the Ghost sedan leans more than this does. Very interesting. Oof. Boy, she's quick. Very, very good. Transmission in this low mode really holds the gears a lot. It's very interesting how it changes it. And the roll bars are bigger, the steering wheel's thicker. The Black Badge package really changes the car a lot and makes it a driver's Rolls-Royce. And I know that sounds strange, but it really is that. So in the rear of the vehicle, I reach underneath here. I've got it on the key, of course, as well. I touch on that rubber button under there, and up she goes up very high. Of course, everything leather wrapped inside, no plastics anywhere that I can see really. Just very beautiful. I'm going to push this button here, picture of the trunk, and that opens this lower half down. Kind of, it makes it like a tailgating. It'll actually hold 330 pounds on there, so very impressive. 2 people can sit there and have some fun. So reach back up there. I've got the button up there, push that there, and it closes both sections back up for me. So behind our overlapped R logo, I got that great big 16-inch rotor with these enormous calipers. But this is why I brought you down here, is to look at this. Look at that strut. It'll be warm right now, but I'll put my finger on it to give you an idea of size. Look how huge that thing is. Then this little section here, these pink bits, are actually suspension on the suspension. So the strut itself has the wishbones, and the wishbones have suspension. So for the high-speed bumps are taken care of by those little ones, and the large imperfections in the road are taken care of by the great big damper. Very impressive. They call it the magic carpet ride. Windy outside again today, but that's the Cullinan Black Badge. What an unbelievable car this is, or SUV I suppose this is. It's very impressive, and you feel very high when you're driving the car. Higher than most SUVs. Here's 72 inches high, so I guess the big Range Rover would be a similar height and so on. The difference from a big Range Rover to this car is the minute you touch the door handle and open everything. The quality of everything inside this vehicle is just another planet. I appreciate you watching the video. Please subscribe and join us for the videos. I'm going to put down here a video explaining the Spirit of Ecstasy, what her name was and why they put her on the front of every car. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Thank you.